I think Maitri was formed by our founder as a very, very special place, and I believe that we have kept that throughout the 31 years, and we're continuing to keep that. I think we make a difference in each individual that's ever been at Maitri.
Every day I walk in and I feel like there is a great energy here. People want to help.
When I come here and I leave this place, I feel so rewarded. I feel great. I feel good.
Maitri is a warm and loving place for people to be when they need support. We like for people to feel cared for and taken care of, and that they're in a place where they're unconditionally loved.
This is our last chance to help some of these people and do right by them when some of them have just had such a rough road, whether it's to get them better so they can go out into the world and have a second chance like everybody else should have, or if this is the last place that they go, let them go out with dignity and not feeling like they're alone and that they're in a safe place and not on the street feeling like nobody gives a damn.
We have clients who have HIV and AIDS, of course, but we also have people who have mental health issues, substance abuse issues, who are dual diagnosed. And we have really tried to build a staff that is diverse, that can deal with all of those issues.
I think there is a thought that HIV and AIDS, you don't have to worry about it anymore. And that's not true.
There are drugs now for HIV and people can live a long time. It's still a very dangerous disease and it impacts on a person's life in so many different ways.
They took me into a dark room, a dim room, and explained to me that I had contracted HIV. I was devastated.
I didn't tell anybody for a long time. It changes you a lot, and I'm sure it changes you in ways that you don't really recognize, but it's unfamiliar territory, and you suddenly become susceptible to all sorts of things you never even heard of. It's a journey. It's really a journey.
I've had this virus for quite some time, and I'm over a 20-year survivor. There's the things I can change, I work towards those things, and the things that I can't, I don't worry about.
I'm 72. I've had it all, I have to admit. I'm one of the lucky ones who's just been able to survive. I can't say anything other than this is a good place to be at this time in my life.
The staff here are good, genuinely good people that have your best interest at heart.
I could say a thank you that's bigger than I can express. There's got to be another word somewhere out there.
They look at you and you could tell that they're so grateful. They're just happy to be here.
I feel like it's important work, and meeting people at the end of their life, it's not a depressing kind of thing. People at the end of life are often, much more open, and there's a kind of a sacredness to what's going on that I feel very connected to.
When I die, I would love to be at a place like Maitri. It's very reassuring to me to know that there is a place like this.
It does get overwhelming sometimes, but being free of the whole thing of living your life and managing your life really is a lot, because here you can live a life that's the highest quality, if not better than you could for yourself.
HIV is a disease. It doesn't only happen to people because of bad choices they've made in their lives, that it could happen to anybody.
I once remember my mother saying, she says, "You're my son, and you do not have to take the back seat in life for no one. And I will love you regardless."